Hello, my name is Jenny and I run Canine Elements Massage Therapy, providing remedial massage to improve your dog's quality of life. The dog's muscular system comprises around 650 muscles and it works with the skeletal system by the muscles contract, pull the bones like levers to create movement such as running and walking. Each of these muscles must work effectively to enable full and easy movement. Canine massage promotes the body's natural healing process and relieves pain. This non-invasive therapy works primarily on the skin and the muscles, but the body's 11 systems are intrinsically linked, so it can have an impact on these as well. For example, these would include the nervous system or circulation. Since massage can influence all of these different systems, it means that it can have numerous benefits. It is a non-invasive therapy and it can provide natural, drug-free pain relief. It helps to improve mobility by supporting dogs with orthopaedic conditions, so the overcompensation issues. It can reduce lameness. It can also remodel scar tissue associated with strains to allow muscle flexibility. This was particularly noticeable with one of my Flyball clients. So this was a 6-year-old dog who was experiencing lameness after exercise. All the x-rays were clear, there was no arthritis present and no issues within the joints. However, the lameness was becoming more frequent and much more noticeable. The dog hadn't actually trained or competed in Flyball for 2 months, given the extent of the lameness. I found strains and trigger points within the dog's body and was able to treat her. After the treatment, the owner had reported to me that he'd been able to take the dog on a walk longer than normal, and that was with all the dogs in the family, so they were able to run, and she'd also completed a short Flyball training session, after which both of these events there was no lameness shown at all, where there would have been previously. Other benefits of canine massage include that it improves muscle flexibility. This helps to increase the range of motion and also reduces the risk of injury. It can help maintain muscular balance, so it minimises the risk of overcompensation injuries. It can help gait or posture irregularities and also help with issues in sporting performance. I had a dog with a posture irregularity who was a 4-year-old dog that competed in agility. The owner was not aware of any injuries, however the dog's back was very roached, so that's a curvature of the spine. I found multiple strains in the dog's epaxial or spinal muscles. These strains were most likely caused by a sharp twisting action, but the body had healed itself with the scar tissue, and I believe that the scar tissue had restricted the flexibility in those back muscles and caused the roaching. After 3 treatments, I was able to remodel the scar tissue so that it increased the muscle flexibility and resolved the roaching. There are further benefits to canine massage, and that can be it alleviates age-related symptoms. It can improve the coat and the skin condition. It can relieve tension, stress or anxiety. It can help the touch-shy dog. Whilst they may be touch-shy, it could be due to a hidden injury or it could be their nervous anxiety. And there are also techniques that can help promote relaxation. I have experienced the benefits with a nervous dog, and that was a 3-year-old who, when I first met, was actually growling at me. I obviously had to adapt my treatment for this, and once he settled, he relaxed and even went to sleep during the treatment. I did work on several injuries, but after the treatment the owner did mention how much more calm he had been and less nervous with strangers. In terms of how it can help the other bodily systems, it can help to improve the circulation, so that will be removing toxins from the body, replenishing oxygen levels, delivering nutrients to the tissues, and also supporting the blood-venous return. It can help the respiration by releasing tight muscles that might restrict chest expansion. It promotes lymphatic drainage, which is the body's waste system, so it takes away the toxins. It will also increase that lymph flow. It increases the production of lymphocytes. These are a cell which carry antibodies for infection, so ultimately it helps to strengthen the immune system. It can also impact the nervous system, so we would use different techniques to stimulate fight or flight, and this is the sympathetic nervous system, compared to other techniques for rest and digest, which is the parasympathetic nervous system. With this results-driven therapy, you should see an improvement in your dog within 3 sessions. It is suitable for dogs from all walks of life, and I work with a variety of breeds and ages. They may be a sporting dog, so they may compete in flyball, agility, Cani-X, Bikejoring, sledding, or even racing greyhounds. There's also show dogs, or they may compete in obedience or heel work to music. I helped an obedience dog who kept breaking from their sit stays. The dog had strained its muscle in its rear end, and this is one of the ones that is used significantly in the sit. Given it was uncomfortable, it caused the dog to break from this position. After treatment, the dog returned to obedience competitions, and the owner reported that it was working with a much straighter gait, but also it could stay in the sit position and was not breaking. It meant that during the competitions it was doing much better and winning, and at a higher level as well. Canine massage can also help dogs with orthopaedic conditions, so this could be arthritis, hip or elbow dysplasia. It may help a dog that's recovering from surgery, or it can also work with dogs that are tripods, so have had an amputation. My final case study highlights many of the benefits that can be achieved with canine massage. I worked with a 13-year-old dog who was showing signs of stiffness, which had worsened with age. The dog was also very nervous of strangers. Now, the owner wanted to achieve improved mobility, although she was very realistic about what could be achieved at that age, but she was trying to avoid using drugs and medication. This dog required the full 3 sessions, as we had to work a bit slower given his nervousness. But after the treatment, there was much improved flexibility in his lower back. He was actually able to lower himself into the lying down position, as previously he would circle and literally drop to the floor. He could also cock his leg again instead of squatting to go to the toilet. And the owner mentioned that it was lovely to see him having little short bursts of running when out on walk. At this age, it was beneficial for the dog to have regular maintenance treatments. As you can see, there are many benefits to this therapy, and it can help all different dogs, so it is a very versatile and powerful therapy. However, I must stress that canine massage is a remedial therapy. It is not a substitute for veterinary care. I comply with UK law by never working on a dog without gaining prior veterinary consent. This is to ensure that the dog does not have an underlying condition that would be detrimental. As a professional qualified massage therapist, I am also fully aware of the contraindications to massage. For example, this may include dogs with epilepsy, dogs with bone cancer, although this may be agreed to for palliative care. It is not suitable for dogs who are in shock, have a temperature, or pregnant bitches. My aim is to help your dog remain mobile and improve their quality of life.